everybody, it's Jake from Armadillo Studios here at the inaugural Armadillo Underground Showcase at the beautiful Ballroom in Austin, Texas, and I'm honored to be sitting with the headliners tonight, Campaigner. Thanks for joining me, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Why don't we go ahead and just go around the horn and sort of introduce yourself, say what you do in the band, all that good stuff.
I'm Skinner. I play bass.
I'm Matt, and I play the drums.
I'm Rollin. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Skylar. I play guitar and look handsome.
And indeed you do.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So Campaigner is a pretty fresh band, but y'all are pretty seasoned musicians yourselves. How did Campaigner sort of come together? Where y'all come from?
It's a project I started a little bit after COVID, was about 3 months in. I was in a band called Chakra Khan, recording a lot of music, and decided to take some of the stuff that I wasn't using for Chakra Khan's project and put together a completely different vibe, which Skinner and Matt were both part of that project at the same time. So they were easy people to just be like, hey, we want to jam on some new stuff, try some new things out, get back to our roots as far as aggressiveness and loudness and just putting it all in on the stage and kind of leaving it there, as opposed to strictly a studio project, which is a little bit more, planned out. So this is more of like us just getting a lot of energy out in a creative way and kind of returning to our roots of what inspired us to start playing music in the first place.
Are y'all doing the same things within that project?
I was playing synth a little bit and a lot of like auxiliary percussion stuff as well. But yeah.
Skylar came into the group. We worked together at Straight Music, and it just got to a point where I wanted somebody that I could really like hang out with and like make music with that I didn't feel like was, just so thought out. Just something that we could kind of like get together with. And after our first couple of rehearsals as a trio, we got Skylar in there, and we've been playing ever since.
And where does the name Campaigner come from? How did that start?
It's an old Neil Young song.
Neil Young, baby. Yeah.
Who is the godfather of everything rock and roll.
So are y'all from the Austin area?
I'm from Illinois originally, but
Skylar's from Colorado, but
I'm from
Matt and I are Texas boys.
Yeah, I'm from like Northeast Texas, about 4.5 hours. Tyler area.
So then how did y'all meet, coming from different states and everything?
Tyler, Texas scene has a lot to do with Austin. So with my old band Chakra Khan, we played gigs with his old band called Savage Dog.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Savage Dog. And then from there, Skinner was playing in a band called Holiday Music.
Holiday music.
And we just started playing gigs together. And then, from there, we just all liked the same shit. And I decided that these guys were someone I wanted to kind of put my anchor to, musically speaking, because I feel like I could just kind of, open myself up creatively and, just try something new.
And how does the Tyler sound, how does that translate into Austin? Is it sort of similar?
It's just good songwriting. Texas has a lot of really great pockets. Bandera, Tyler, like Houston, San Antonio, the classics. But, Texas music is, it's great down here.
Yeah, it's in the air everywhere in Texas, like for sure.
Growing up in Austin, having SRV being like, such a mainstay, to me, it's more Scratch Acid, the Jesus Lizard, like stuff that was really prominent growing up that doesn't really get talked about as much.
Butthole Surfers.
Like that stuff is stuff we miss growing up, but it's still prevalent here, and we're trying to kind of like bring that back.
I mean, even this isn't necessarily towards us, but a big influence of mine is like Teenage Cool Kids and like the shit that Parquet Courts are doing. Those are all Texas guys.
Those guys are Texas guys,
yeah.
Absolutely. I think a lot of them, obviously the jazz scene out in Denton actually comes up with a lot of really great rock bands at the same time. So there's just a lot of really great stuff in Texas that I think we're kind of on the come up. We're trying our hardest. The classics, Black Angels, Trail of Dead, like all these guys, they need someone to help push their scene forward too. And I'm hoping we can kind of like help that move forward.
So is there like a specific like venue in Austin that you prefer to play, or like where y'all sort of like feel most comfortable playing?
We love playing the Electric Church. That's such a fun DIY spot, and it's so special to us.
So sweaty.
It's so sweaty and cool. Hotel Vegas is very important to us. Everybody that works there and does their thing.
I like Hole in the Wall a lot too.
Hole in the Wall, legendary, right down the street. Spider House Ballroom, even the gig we're playing here, I've been dropped off at Spider House since I was 15 years old when you don't have an ID and you want to hang out, someone plays cool. Spider House was the only joint anywhere on West Campus. So I've been cutting my teeth up and down the street my whole life.
We played here with other bands before too, and I always love playing here. Like the Ballroom's always a great fucking place.
It's a real pleasure, and you guys are also killing it too. So thank you for having us.
Of course. We're happy to have y'all. Hell yeah. Is there like a most memorable moment in those venues that y'all like love to reminisce on?
Shit, that last Hotel Vegas one was a
We had
blast.
a Hotel Vegas gig that really kind of everybody was vibing and fucking rocking with us, and they don't know our tunes, but
Well, it was like we were opening up for Magic Rockers,
Yeah.
and like their
Yeah.
whole crowd dug it. They
yeah,
just like
oh
fucking
fuck yeah,
everybody
Magic
dug
Rockers is
it.
another great band.
Yeah.
It's local. They always put in the work over at Hole in the Wall, just killing it.
Super cool dudes, and one of my favorite bands in town for sure. But yeah,
When you get the crowd really going and stuff like that, it's not something that we like to like have to interface with the crowd to make them like, come on, dance with us and stuff like that. When it happens naturally, that's when you know something special is happening.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So outside of Campaign, are y'all still rocking with the Shaka Khan guys, or do you have any other projects?
Evan Wynn, who's the main songwriter, producer of Shaka Khan.
My roommate.
He recorded our first two singles. We own and operate a studio called Playground Sound together.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. That's where he lives. So yeah, no, Evan's a big proponent in our lives always, and he'll always be a big inspiration for us. And at some point, maybe when we're all not so busy hustling with different things, Chakra Khan will spread its wings again and take the stage.
You mentioned Butthole Surfers, all those guys. Who else are your biggest influences in terms of just like how you're
Man, right now I'm everything that's happening with this kind of like North Carolina's really put me on the map. Wednesday, MJ Linderman, huge fan of Alex G and everything that he does. So everything from like really great songwriting to indie rock to hardcore, metal, anything inspires me, man. Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age is a huge influence. So like their new record is really great.
Proto.
I'm really
Proto Martyr.
Proto Martyr is a
Also,
huge.
Stone Temple Pilots. Me and Rollin love Stone Temple
So,
I love
Pilots.
that
man.
too.
We're trying to take all these things that really like
So we love
operate the
this
same space in our heads and move it forward. And it really gets down to a point where I don't want to be just listening to retro music or just new music. I want to strike a balance of something that's nostalgic and new. Like that's I want it to. And timelessness is next to godliness. So we're trying to be up here, not being like, oh, those guys sound like they came out of this era. I just want to sound now.
Right. Hell yeah. And y'all definitely do. I love those two singles I'll have out right now.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
We got a lot more
Talk about
coming.
the stuff we got coming
the new
up.
shit we got coming.
What's in the pipeline?
We recorded a whole album out at Good Danny's out in Lockhart, Texas. 11 songs in 3 days. The most productive I've ever been in a studio.
By far.
We're old session guys, and we've never been
Yeah.
as productive. So
Best session I've ever done.
yeah, this is great. So we've got 11 songs in the pipeline, 2 singles on the way, hopefully a music video and some promotion for that, and then maybe by the end of the year release. But right now we're just trying to get some stuff out there to stay relevant, really.
Are we gonna get any new music, like exclusive sneak peeks at the new album tonight at the Armadillo Underground?
Absolutely. We will be playing
Most of it.
most of the album tonight. So that's one of the things, man. It's like we haven't sat on these songs long, but already we're into like a 6-month mixing process. So these songs are getting old to us. I'm already writing new shit that I want you guys to hear equally. But we've got this stuff, and I really think it deserves to see the light of day. So we will take the time and the effort to get it out to you guys mixed and mastered proper. We'll get that going, and we'll get some new shit on the way too.
I think the newest one on our list is Honeymooners, which I've been wanting us to be doing on stage for a while, and people are loving it. So outside of the 2 new singles, Honeymooners we've been doing on stage, and people love it. It rips, man.
It's been we've been getting really good crowd reception from it. So
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Let people know where they can find you on socials, all that good stuff.
yeah, dude. Instagram, Bandcamp. We got a Bandcamp. We need a website, but y'all just come to the shows. I want to kind of limit. I just want to limit
Campaigner TV.
Campaigner TV at Campaigner TV, where we want y'all to come out to the shows and experience it that way. It's so much more special, and we want to be there with you guys on this journey, our musical journey. But check it out if you can, and come to a show, more importantly.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where you can find the rawness. Hell yeah! Well, thank you guys so much. We're really looking forward to y'all playing tonight.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Armadillo Underground. They're the shit. Thank you.
Jake,
Melanie, Jake and Melanie.
Thank you both.
Shout out
y'all.
Jake. Shout out Melanie. All right, thanks. We'll see you all around the bend.
Thank you.
Cheers, boys.